explain to you why is this important going forward for NVIDIA. It's not about the share price anymore. Honestly, it's really the technology. Jensen has been spending so much energy, and this is what I found over the last few weeks from his words. So it's not just the GPU, okay? It's about the CUDA software. It's a platform he's building. He says, what's the point of building a hardware? There's no heart in it, which is the software. You can build a hardware will have to change over time. But the software that people build within the hardware itself is the one that lasts long. Look at your iPhones, look at your iPads. You change your hardware, but the stuff you use in there retains the memory, the apps, everything. So the CUDA is a platform for developers to be built, and he mentions the word 20 to 30 years. It's so big and everybody's using it to a point where he wants to make it the go-to software for AI, generative AI, large language model, research, everything go for it. Second thing is, honestly, when you listen to Jensen in the earnings, he's not really fast about the numbers and everything. And what I heard is 24, 25, 2026. He's so confident he's going to hit his target. He doesn't even want to get there. He's actually looking beyond that. And he's spending time traveling around the world, to Taiwan, to India, to Japan, Far East, America, Germany, to speak to these folks, to expand the knowledge, and not only that, but to deal with suppliers, because he knows that NVIDIA is not going to get rich and bonanza on its own. They need everybody for the vision of the future. That's what Jensen's message is. If you listen, stop ignoring the noise. And then this AI generation has just started, the iPhone moment. That's what he calls it. He calls it many, many times. And in fact, if you look at his previous video, he said it like 5 years ago. AI generation just started. Ultra fast computing is here to stay. Ultra fast computing, it is the breakthrough now. What we use for the internet, the RAM, the modem to get on the internet now, we're going through Wi-Fi. It's just moving, we're pushing beyond borders, cloud integration, Internet of Things. Our devices are running on a high-powered battery but low processing, where we send it to the cloud. All this landscape will be changing. That is going to help human advance. And when we say help human advance, he always mentioned bioengineering, genetics. He always mentioned the weather forecasting. He mentions about the advanced self-driving vehicles. These are hard complexity that cannot be solved previously, and now we have the hardware to solve it, and now it's up to us to engineer to make the solution true. He's got a CUDA, he's got a platform. And also going forward, the post-earnings, the second interview that he had after the earnings, great video, I'll leave the link below. He mentions the next big thing. He mentions ServiceNow, Salesforce, and he mentions Adobe. The next big roll-up is the hardware has gone through SMCI, the Micron. The next roll-up will be the software. It's all the cloud integration, folks, and how they will use the AI, the CUDA, to develop the next big thing. Guys are there just as operating, but he wants them to be directors of the software, using AI intelligence to code faster, to write faster, to analyze faster, so they can design things going forward. 4,500 license per GPU. You don't have to own a GPU, it's in a cloud somewhere. And this license he's selling to enterprise, to the ServiceNow, to Salesforce, to Adobe. So watch this out. Imagine how they're going to scale with the product. That's why NVIDIA is going to go even stronger. And finally, honestly, Jensen's vision going forward, he's just spending relentless time trying to explain. If you go back to his GTC videos, his conference video in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, and if you listen to it, it sounds like he's talking about it yesterday, but it's actually 5, 6. So his vision, what he has today, has been repeated, but we just never understood it then. He seems like he's a time traveler. If you go back to his old videos and follow AI Investor on Twitter, and this guy's been extracting information and sharing it out, a very, very smart fella, and things that I thought, wait a minute, that video, I've seen it back 2019, and he resurfaced it and shows us to us that Jensen said it before, Jensen said it again, and he will keep repeating it. So well done to all investors. What do you do next? You just cannot trade it like Jim Cramer says. Don't sell it, don't trade it, just hold it, buy the dip. Price action will vary, but I can guarantee you the revenue growth for 24, 25, 26 is here to stay. The price might drop 20%, 30%, it may jump back up, but the revenue growth is here to stay. It's been confirmed.